AfterBuzz with your host, Brandon Coates.
Hi, I'm back. I'm healthy. I missed the last 2 days.
What happened?
I was sick.
What'd you get?
I had some sort of a stomach bug.
Did you get cooties?
Fucking sucked, man. Like seriously, like it just. Ugh.
That's what happens when you're in a relationship.
Not a fan of
everything.
being sick, by the way. And it wasn't my back. Everybody thought it was my back. It's not my back.
Hey, Scott, what do you think of the new jerry-rigged camera on the...
My camera?
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Hey,
It's
I
kind
set
of-
that up.
It's loosely wrapped around the tripod and somewhat pointing at my face. It's kind of, yeah, it's all right. It's good.
I'm really good at loosely wrapping things and pointing it at dudes' faces.
Now, if you listen back, you aren't on mic, so you'll sound a little bit creepier.
Yeah, always. Unless I turn my head here and speak.
That's why I was asking if we should,
Nah, it's
if we're
okay.
able to swing it or
You
not.
guys are the hosts here.
Vic is already asking,
I'm
does
a
it change
dude.
to the AfterBuzz? You have to refresh the page.
Refresh your page, Vic.
There. So anyway, so we got talking about like paranormal stuff.
Oh, I'm wearing
let's-
ears because I found them in my car, by the way.
And these are the glasses that are broke.
Yeah, they're broken
You'll
on
notice
this side.
it's missing a temple.
Nice.
I learned that those,
That's called a temple.
Yes, the part of the glasses that go over. $20 says that's Buzz.
Is that Buzz? Come on.
Buzz is dying to be on the show today.
Is nobody opening that?
No, we're just gonna leave it there.
Hello.
Hold on.
This
This is highly fun entertainment.
I brought a chair.
Buzz has brought a chair.
Right, nice chair.
Wow.
All right, here, let's all move for Buzz.
You mean Buzz of the AfterBuzz is here?
I'm gonna close the door behind you.
I can only be here for like 5 minutes, though.
To go do what? You have to return the chairs. Our
Yeah.
return policy on that. All right, so we were going to talk more paranormal ghost things. Nico, who has worked in the ER.
I worked in an ER at Thomas Center UMC, and that's where all the gunshot victims and like all the level 1 traumas go to. And then
Good times.
when people would expire, I would, if they didn't have to go to the ME, I would take them to the, if it was obvious signs of death, I'd take them to the morgue again. And the morgue was only like a 3x3, 9 squares, so you'd have to play Tetris with bodies to just make it fit right.
But wait, obvious signs of death.
What are
Were
you
there
doing?
times when like somebody was brought in and
Why do you
nobody
sit
was sure
so
if they were
weird?
dead?
No, you know they're dead, you don't know why they're dead.
Oh, okay.
It's slimming
What
if
are
you're
you
at
doing?
an angle.
Yeah,
Well,
your
yes,
gut
because
proves
it-
that, considering that's
because
the
it-
only thing in the shot,
You're half out of the frame.
except for your stomach.
Yeah, basically you're just showing your fat.
Hey, so who's running the contest tomorrow? We're doing a Star Wars trivia, and Scott, I heard you were giving some really messed up. Like you were asking what C-3PO says
Yeah,
are the
no,
odds of
those
making
are-
it through an asteroid field.
Those
Yeah,
are
that's
shitty
great.
questions.
Those are great questions.
No.
Did that come from the Trivial Pursuit?
No, I just pulled up a website.
Can I get
Because
one of
remember
them?
we have that. We do have the actual Trivial Pursuit cards. Bam.
Like, I think I need to give you a sense, Scott, of what is a good, entertaining question. The stuff you were bringing up. Was
It's
just-
stuff that he'll know. is
Yeah,
what it's
that's-
gonna
No,
be.
I mean
Yeah.
stuff that,
Yeah.
that somebody could know without being a Rain Man or something.
All right, here's a practice question.
Here we go.
Here we're gonna do a little warm up.
Hey, cool guy thinks you're losing weight, Buzz.
This cool guy is wrong.
Well, he says you're looking good.
Well, he says he's
you cool
losing
guy.
weight. He's not losing weight. He's losing weight, which means
You guys, I'm gonna start I'm back on Atkins. I'm heading it big. You guys are gonna see drastic change.
Did you want to come to the gym with me? Go do one of my workouts?
No, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do like hard exercise. Isn't there an easy exercise? Like I like riding a bike. Is that good?
Hey, I hear
Yeah.
Fin's really good. You'll lose a lot of weight fast.
You want Adderall?
Fuck yes. Do you have Adderall?
No, I'm just wondering if you want anything.
All right. Here, sample question. What are the categories on this stupid thing? I don't know. Pick a color: blue, red, yellow, purple, green, or orange.
Purple.
All right. Purple question. Who prevents Boba Fett from blasting Chewbacca in the carbon freezing chamber?
In the carbon freezing chamber, who prevents Boba Fett from blasting Chewbacca?
Yeah.
So this would be Emperor Strikes Back, right? Did you know?
I knew it. Yeah.
You knew this. R2D2.
No.
Who?
It's Darth Vader. Remember, he steps up to shoot him, and Darth Vader fucking holds him back. Which character in the carbon freezing chamber shrieks, "I'm not ready to die"?
That sounds like a C-3PO bitch move.
That is a C-3PO bitch move, is what that is.
Very well
I'm
done.
not ready to die.
Okay.
Does that mean
this
they're
one's
conscious, though? They're
See, here's the
sensitive
thing.
to their
See, like now, this question is super fucking easy. Which three-legged character appears in all 7 films?
Jar Jar Binks.
No. R2D2.
Yeah. See, so that one's
Right,
super
too
easy.
easy. Too easy, Scott.
He has 3 legs
I
or
just-
2.
He's got an extra one that comes
I
out.
didn't write the questions. Like,
No, but I'm saying when you do the thing, I don't want you to give like questions. That,
I'm gonna give Lisa that box, and Lisa's gonna ask you those questions.
There you go.
No, because Lisa has no clue. Like
Lisa's
she
got
doesn't
the
know what
answers. They're right there.
she doesn't know what a good question or a bad question is.
A lot of trust in Lisa there, pal.
Well, she doesn't watch Star Wars. She's never seen Star Wars.
All right.
No, Scott needs to come in and do it.
Hey, Scott, you want to be here at 5 a.m. tomorrow?
No,
See?
How about 7?
no.
How about 7:15?
There's no reason for me to come in when somebody else can do that job
See?
quite easily.
That's not how Buzz's brain works, though.
No, because
Nico, are you coming in tomorrow?
Yeah.
See, Nico will handle your question needs.
Do you want to do a practice with him?
yeah, pick
Okay.
out questions that you think are
Yeah,
good Star Wars
grab the
questions.
questions out there. By the way, so I was also thinking tomorrow, instead of having the lightsabers be our buzzers,
Yeah.
because they're going to sound the same basically on the air.
Yeah, but
is
the-
that one of us will have a sound effect of a Jawa, and the other one has like the Chewbacca roar,
Ooh, nice.
and we each have that on our own keypads. Does
Yeah,
that
you
work?
could. I thought it would be cool since we're doing it, for the YouTube stream,
Mhm.
for them to see the.
Well, it'd be cool, but
since
for
Nico's
on
the
air.
judge, he could say who.
Yeah, but you can
whose
hear
lightsaber.
the Jawa or the
Buzz.
Chewbacca.
Oh, you can.
Buzz, what is Luke Skywalker's one-word reply to the Emperor's offer? Take your father's place at my side.
Never.
Correct.
Yeah. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. Who said that?
Obi-Wan.
Who's the actor?
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
We're waiting on you.
There's a lot of bad questions in
Oh,
here.
give us a bad one.
What was the name given to Kylo Ren at birth?
Oh,
Ben Solo.
Scott, Ben Solo.
All right.
What
You know
is it,
what?
Skywalker?
Do you know why? How we know Kylo Ren isn't married?
He's not wearing a ring.
Because he's Ben Solo.
Oh wait, are we doing pun theater now?
What was my joke today that you laughed at, but you said it was completely?
It was really stupid and silly, but it was kind of funny. I don't remember what it was.
Obi-Wan Kenobi all over you.
What?
No? I thought we were doing puns.
Hey, since
It wasn't a pun.
I got one for you. Since Jedi aren't allowed to get married or form commitments, are they allowed to force choke their chicken?
I don't know. I think you'd want to do that. Unless you're into that weird shit.
I don't know, how much of a commitment is that?
You could technically use the force to...
That's what he.
Right. That's what
But that's not a force choke. I mean, you just force move.
That's
force
right.
choke.
Back
Force
The
choke.
force choke the chicken.
It's a-
Nah,
That's
then you're
a
just
move.
squeezing the hell
I mean,
out
what
of
else
it.
you gonna
It's,
do?
okay, so when he's force choking one of the guys, when Darth Vader's doing that, they're going, oh, because he's choking him. It's not like he's rubbing their
Well,
neck up and
supposed
down.
to be, but you could. I assume, and it's just supposed to be a play on words.
Oh,
But-
I get it
I mean, what
now.
else you do during all those long Senate meetings? You know, they're just standing there with their arms crossed. I mean, yeah, come on, man.
You know how? So have you ever seen those pranks where like the guy will put like the remote controlled like vibrator in a chick's underwear,
Yeah.
and like
What?
you never seen those before?
And I'm supposed to believe the chick put on these underwear without realizing.
No,
that
they
they're-
know it. They know it. But the whole point is like they're in front of their mom or something, and then the guy will hit the button, and they have to not react to the fact that the panties are vibrating. So I'm just saying, like if I had the Force and I was in one of those Sith meetings, you just kind of be like, oh, that's kind of rapey, isn't it?
Very.
You're like I'm not touching you, but my midichlorians are.
Whoa!
Nerds.
Which two-word insult does Han Solo call Unkar for putting a compressor on the ignition line?
Oh, this is from Force Awakens.
Bantapudo.
No.
That basically means bantha shit.
Yeah, no, that's not.
That's a good one, Nico.
Poorly.
That is a good one. He calls him.
No, that's
a
the-
moof milker.
Yeah.
Is that really what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yeah, where were you?
Maybe I'll watch that when I get home.
Which system is home to the Resistance base?
Which? Oh, Resistance base, not the Rebel base. Oh, I should know this. It was in the damn comics.
Wait. Say again.
Which
system?
system is home to the Resistance base?
Yavin.
You're right, you'd think.
Is it Yavin?
No, it's Illenium.
No. That's expanded universe. We're talking movies.
No.
The Resistance is
The Resistance base and that's a Force Awakens question.
Yeah, this was all Force Awakens.
Yeah, these are all. I don't think any of this is expanded universe.
No, none of it. Yeah, it's all canon.
It's all canon.
It's all canon.
Who pries open General Grievous's chest plate with his bare hands, exposing a
Ewan
larger
McGregor.
target?
Yeah, that was great.
Right. Well, Obi-Wan
Obi-Wan
Kenobi.
Kenobi.
Ewan McGregor, the actor.
Yeah, you didn't know he was there. When he goes to attack him, he does this thing. For some reason, he sticks like 2 fingers
That
out.
was a very strange move.
Yeah,
was
is
a very
that like
strange
did that
move.
not weird anybody else out when like he just whips the lightsaber around and he starts pointing at him
I
like
will either
"Rah."
stab you or finger you. One
Yeah.
of-
I've
yeah.
never seen that in martial arts before.
What this?
Yeah,
That
nobody
move?
points.
Yeah. Let me. Bloop, bloop. Okay. So anyway, are we gonna keep doing this, or are we gonna ruin all the questions?
Give me a couple more.
Buzz needs to boost his ego, so
Okay.
give him an easy one.
Who is the prisoner being transferred from cell block number 1138 on the first Death Star?
Chewbacca.
Yeah! I don't know why I yelled.
You were invested in that.
1138. A number is in a lot of George Lucas stuff.
Uh-huh.
That was his first film, wasn't it? THX 1138,
Yep.
What? Oh, no. That's dumb.
or his student film is what that was.
Who calls Jabba a slimy piece of worm-ridden filth?
Han.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're getting the idea of what are you going
'cause he
over
knows
any?
him.
You could have gotten them. If I can get him, you can get them, right?
No, that's what I'm saying is that it's like you want to rig the trivia contest where it's like make sure you ask questions I fucking know.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm
It'd be
saying.
like going to Alex Trebek before the filming of Jeopardy to be like, hey, dude, could you ask questions I know?
Yeah, but that's not what I'm saying.
I don't want
think
potables.
that is a tough category. But
I'll take the rapist for 400. That's therapist.
Tomato, tomato.
that's what your mother said last night.
Rough. We would have accepted Bow Wow or Rough. Ah, Rough. Moo.
Okay. Which planet is Luke Skywalker approaching when he announces over his comlink, I'm not picking up any cities or technology?
Dagobah.
Nice.
The Dagobah system.
All right. So the one Scott was giving, we're like so far out there, nobody is going to know. Like even the guy who wrote it, I guess George.
Well, it's
Lucas
like
isn't gonna know.
what was on the first run of the Death Star? What was Luke's call sign?
Who is assigned to
I just asked a question.
Red leader,
Oh,
No.
I'm sorry. What
Jesus
was it?
fuck.
blue leader,
Sorry, we're supposed to watch our language on the AfterBuzz now.
blue leader.
No.
Golden Shower.
No.
Porkins.
No, he was Red 5. You know, Red 5
5.
standing by.
Red 5, standing
Red
by.
5 standing by.
Red 4, standing by.
I don't like number
Gold 7.
questions. Number questions.
But
usually
there's a
not
very
good.
distinct reason I do remember that one. It was the old Star Wars video game, like old school one that was huge. You actually sat down in, and I remember my dad played
Oh
this
yeah,
game
you had to go
nonstop.
to an arcade.
And it was
didn't you?
and it was just like the lines, like there was no graphics.
Yeah, and you had to line them up, and it was.
And so you'd go through the trench and you would shoot things, and as you were getting ready to go in, it would play back the audio from that scene where it's Red 5 standing by, and then the X-wing
Wow.
zooms in there, and
Yeah.
I heard that over and over and over and over.
Who is assigned to create a diversion at Theed's main entrance so Padma Amidala can enter the palace?
What? Padme
Padme.
or Padma?
I said Padma. Padme.
Okay,
See, this is a weird one.
All right, you want to?
create a diversion? I'm going to say R2.
Captain Panaka. See?
Admiral Piet.
You ready? I'm gonna do the questions I asked him the other day.
Okay.
Yeah, these are ridiculous.
Okay,
So
so people were just asking because I said that we were supposed to watch our language on the AfterBuzz,
Are
and
we?
asked. Yeah, well, Scott
It's
mentioned
that
it.
whole apocalypse thing that's going on YouTube.
Yeah, where like we've talked about this.
Apocalypse?
Yeah.
Where
Sponsors
advertisers
pouring
are
out
yanking
for
all of
being
their money
put
because
next to videos that
they
have
don't want.
smut or something.
like they can't
Well, gee
differentiate.
willikers, we don't want that happening.
No, we
Zoinks!
This is Mayberry.
So that's. I mean, we can't cuss.
What
but
does
we
the
wanna limit
internet
it.
come to when you can't curse?
Hey, David B, that does frickin' suck balls.
Blood.
Okay.
Not being able to curse. Oh, and Snake asks any Rogue One questions. I don't think so. That trivia.
No,
That
was-
game was-
We bought
That's
it before Rogue
yeah.
One.
That came out before. Oh, yeah, because that's what we used for the contest that we did here
Right.
at the station
Well,
for Rogue One tickets.
Who was that? That was Bianca and Lorena, was it?
No,
No?
no. Remember we had the whole group of them down in KROV?
Oh, no, the big whole group, yeah.
Yeah.
What did we do? What we
They were just in
random-
for the
that was
AfterBuzz
random
to compete
trivia.
against
All right.
Buzz with John Hughes movies.
Okay, so, alright. What were Luke's aunt and uncle employed as?
They were moisture farmers.
See?
Well, no, you didn't ask that question. Uncle Ben was
Yes.
a moisture farmer.
I
Aunt
asked-
Beru was a moisture
Uncle
farmer.
Owen.
Uncle Owen. Sorry,
Oh,
I got him confused with either Ben Kenobi or Uncle Ben from the Rice.
And
Or
how-
you were just talking about Kylo Ren,
and
Ben
how many,
Solo.
And how many languages is C-3PO fluent?
In over 6,200.
No, it's over
like 4
70 billion or something. It was
64 million?
6 million. Just
6 million. Oh, there you go.
No, he said over 6 million.
More
Over
than 6 million. And more
Yeah.
than 6 million. Well,
See, that's a kind of imprecise question.
So
what is
Vic
the-
is now asking again. You can't curse on the AfterBuzz. We just fucking explained it.
You fuck. What is the
We're not supposed to because of the advertising things, and they're pulling their money if you're too lewd or crude. So we need to keep it at least relatively clean.
That's why Buzz's dick is in his pants.
Yes.
What is the Wookiee's homeworld and how do you pronounce it?
Okay.
Kashyyyk.
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 Yeah. Duh.
Who actually shot first?
Greedo.
Han Solo.
Han Solo did.
Greedo.
Guido did not shoot first.
Guido!
He's wrong.
He said Guido!
He said Guido.
He said Guido.
He did say- the Guido always shoots first.
Yeah, right.
The Guido always shoots first.
They're
What do you
very-
mean Greedo shot first?
Han is not a murderer. He would only shoot in response.
You've
No.
never seen the original. Oh my God, Nico! I don't even know.
Han
who you are
totally
anymore.
just killed.
No, he is not a
No,
murderer.
he just straight up murdered Greedo.
Yeah.
He's a
Maybe.
smuggler. He doesn't have that kind of evil in his heart.
He killed Greedo.
Yeah. Or
I
maybe.
mean, Greedo was holding a gun on him and
Maybe
had threatened to kill
like
him.
you know
so-
how they like you can have like celiac disease or you're like gluten sensitive, like there's two different levels. Maybe rather than having the full on force, he's force sensitive, so he's got a little bit of the aspects of it. So
I have
he
zero-
knew
I have
that
zero
Greedo.
problems with Han Solo being a cold-blooded killer. Like,
Really?
I have zero problems.
All right.
He's a smuggler.
Dude was holding a gun, a blaster on
Alright,
him, and
that's-
he had
that's
stated,
true.
"I'm going to kill you."
It's life or death in the galaxy at that point.
Far, far away.
Which character is partially named after George Lucas's son?
Indiana Jones.
No, I know this. one.
Obi-Wan.
Dexter Jetster.
He only knows that because I told
Oh,
him.
you brought it up.
Right.
Yeah.
Eh.
In what movie does the camera pan back up after the crawl instead of panning down?
Episode 1.
I thought
Phantom
in
Menace.
episode 4. Doesn't that one pan up?
Episode 2.
Oh. Attack of the Clones?
Yep.
See, that's
No.
a weird one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's kind of.
How many dewbacks were in the original 1977 theatrical cut of the Star Wars movie?
Dewbacks?
Dewbacks.
Just one.
Wait, in the original.
In the original, the original before, not special edition. When
Oh,
he
zero
added,
then.
When he added like 10
I would have
more.
said 0.
Two.
Okay.
Oh, I would have said one.
We would have all
You're
been wrong.
Yeah.
Wait, which are the dewbacks?
The giant ones that they whip. Like in the new scene that they
The ones that
added.
the stormtroopers were riding in
Yeah.
the desert, the big
Oh, so like the lizard looking.
the big
Yeah.
lizard
Kinda.
thing. Now this one, I don't understand that. Oh, okay. No, I don't understand this at all. What species stole the plans to the Death Star?
Wait, say what?
Bothans.
What species stole
No,
the plans
Bothans-
to the Death
Bothan
many-
spies
many
died,
Bothan
and that's for the
spies
second
died.
one. That
No,
was
what?
the second.
Genosans.
No, Genosans. Those are those bug critters.
But they created the Death Star plans.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they
I mean, the
did.
answer is Bothans, but I don't understand.
Because Bothans, they say many Bothans died to get us these plans. That's the second Death Star. That's not the first Death Star.
Ooh.
Because I remember when I was sitting there and I'm like, well, I'm looking at like, when I was watching Rogue One, I'm like, which one of these dudes is a Bothan?
Oh,
Because
that's
apparently
a good
lots
point,
of Bothans
right.
died
I thought
to get
they
these
had just,
plans.
I thought it was a contradiction, but you're right. The Bothans died for the second Death Star.
Aha.
Right.
All right. What was the full original name of the first Star Wars movie before it went into production?
The Blue Harvest.
No, that was Return of the Jedi.
Oh, that's right.
Okay. Oh, Sky Killer. No, Star Killer.
Yeah, but it's super long. It's like
Yeah.
a ridiculously long name.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be a midget.
The Adventures of Star Killer
That's
Jones.
right.
Yeah.
Adventures of Luke Starkiller as taken from the Journal of the Whills, Saga 1, The Star Wars.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Could you imagine the trailer for that when that...
Jesus, that'd
By
be
the
half
way,
the damn trailer.
little person is the preferred nomenclature, not midget.
No, he was supposed to be a midget. It was
You can't call 'em
1970
leprechauns
It was
anymore?
1977.
Which bounty hunter in Empire Strikes Back is wearing an old costume from a Doctor Who episode?
Oh, I knew this. It's not Bosch, is it?
It's Bosk, yeah.
Bosk. Damn, I mispronounced it.
That's
Who
good.
Would you have given that to him? If he said Bosch instead of Bosk?
Yeah, that's just a
Isn't that
spelling
pretty
error.
close. Yeah, that wouldn't be, anyway. Who kissed Leia first?
Luke.
Correct.
C-3PO.
Uh,
And his
what,
golden rod.
What odds does C-3PO give Han for successfully navigating the asteroid field?
6 million.
No, that's how many languages he's fluent in.
Oh.
He's looking for something to communicate with his moisture evaporators.
10,402.
No, like 2,000 something.
3,720 to 1.
I don't like those questions. No, nobody does. Not just me. Nobody likes those questions. Like, you remember?
Who is Lando Calrissian's co-pilot in Return of the Jedi?
Nyub.
Yeah!
What?
How do you know that?
Motherfucking right. Star Wars Battlefront! He's one of the special characters. He looks like a toad.
Yum Yum? The new Battlefront?
Nyub.
Nien Num. Yeah.
No, he's
Oh, the
got
M-
like
mm.
he's got like weird.
He's the one you can always remember.
Layered
Like
jowls.
when they blow somebody up. He goes.
So wait, everybody is saying that this is all super specific Star Wars talk, and that it's Chinese to some people.
Yeah.
We'll go see Star Wars.
And yes, Rodriguez.
But
listeners are
it
still
was
invited
Erica, and
to
she says it's still at least
AfterBuzz.
entertaining.
Well, and Rodrigo, yes, listeners are still invited to the AfterBuzz. I don't know what that
just
means.
Let us know if you want to come by.
Yeah, come on in, Rodrigo. We'll plan another four-wheeling trip.
Boba Fett's ship. What's the name of it?
Slave
Slave
one.
One.
Nice. The original commander of.
No, it's Slave 2 because Jango Fett's is Slave 1.
No,
It's Slave One.
Slave One.
It's still Slave One.
Stop making stuff up.
What was the original commander? Who was the original commander of the Death Star?
Grand Moff Tarkin.
The first one? Yeah,
Grand
isn't it Grand Moff
Moff
Tarkin?
Oh, what is Wookiee Life Day, and where did we first learn about this holiday?
Wookiee Life Day is their version of Christmas. We learned about it in the Star Wars Christmas special.
What day is it?
December 26th.
No.
July 24th.
No.
Why would it? How would they be on
December
a Gregorian
25th.
calendar anyway?
November 17th.
Right. Why would they be on a
Yeah.
Gregorian calendar? Why would one planet have the same
Why would-
calendar as any other planet?
Why would a galaxy far, far away still have
Right.
our system of time?
Darth Vader's chest piece has writing on it. What language is it in, and what does it translate to?
Jesus. It's in Bothan.
It's in Hebrew.
It's an ancient Hebrew. It translates to
Oy vey!
his deeds will not be forgiven until he merits.
Oh, and he merits by hurling the Emperor off the old cliff
There
there.
you go.
Redemption. It's all about redemption.
The Imperial probe droid was also known by another name. What was that name?
Wait, what?
The Imperial
Good.
probe droid. From
This is one he gave me on Monday, and I still don't.
The Imperial
Johnny.
at the beginning of
Johnny 5.
Empire.
8042. He said it's a probe droid.
You know those little droids on the Death Star that were like
The
little
mouse
dumpster
droids?
cans.
yeah, remote control cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were they for?
There's something that they do. They're in the video games, and there's something that they do. Like they go activate things and stuff like
I
that.
just figured they were like janitor bots or something.
Oh yeah,
They
maybe
pick
they're
up
like
crap.
little
Roombas?
like Roombas.
Little DJ Roombas.
The probe droid was also called the Probot.
Okay, do you guys want to get into supernatural or paranormal?
Yeah,
stuff?
because we
yeah,
need to
let's
wrap this up
normal
here
day?
Yeah,
pretty
let's do-
shortly.
let's
So what
do
did you
it.
want to talk about in regards to the?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I covered a lot of things. I was telling Nico about Oopart. Do you know what Oopart is?
Bart sounds
Yeah.
like a Star Wars character.
All right, out of place artifacts, and There are things that are just found.
Was that like that clock or whatever? Like
The
it looked like a
Antikyth-
computer hard drive instead of like a wrecked ship that was thousands of years
you're
old.
talking about the Antikythera mechanism.
Yes.
The Antikythera mechanism.
Yes.
Please do tell more.
And it was found in the 3rd century, or it was not found in the 3rd century, it was found in the early 1900s.
Oh.
But it dated to the 3rd century AD. So way before you would have anything, you would think you would have anything with complex moving parts. And this thing, they tried to figure out what it was used for. But so anyway,
I thought they found out what,
it
like,
was
at least they had an
possibly
idea
to
of.
figure astronomical calculations.
Mhm.
Anyway, it was several centuries ahead of the technology that you would have expected, and it's one of the few things that has been pretty thoroughly verified by science to be like legitimately, wow, that is
That's
way before than we
mysterious.
thought it would be.
Maybe it was a part of the Black Knight satellite,
How about
and it
the
just fell off.
the Baghdad battery?
That sounds like a torture mechanism that they
Yeah,
like.
or it sounds like a really shitty YouTube video. It's like a snuff film.
It
Now-
sounds like the worst sex move ever. I gave her a little of the old
Baghdad
battery.
battery.
What is that? It's when I explode on her face.
it really turned her on.
What?
The friggin' ad hoc.
Oh, so what?
Ad wars.
That wasn't that bad. I didn't.
Yeah, this episode I think is pretty much demonetized already.
Adpocalypse.
Yeah.
So the Baghdad battery is this thing they found, and it's basically, like a ceramic jar that had. Anyway, they believe that if you put vinegar in it, back a couple thousand years ago,
with baking soda.
it would create an electric charge. So the idea is they couldn't identify this as a vessel or any other common pottery that they would find at the time. The theory is that they used it to create an electric charge, possibly for electroplating. But anyway, it's like thousands of years, a couple thousand years old, but way before man had mastery over
Just like way
electricity.
ahead of its
yeah,
time.
way ahead of its time, if that's what it was actually used for. So that's
Is this paranormal really, or is this
no,
like
no,
a...
it's not. But I don't find like the ghost stuff. I don't find it all that interesting.
See, at least I don't think I ever personally had.
Can I tell you about my Ouija board experience?
Sure.
On the east side, if anybody goes to the east side off of Edgemere, and you just take, Pelicano. You just take Pelicano all the way down till it hits dirt. It just ends. There's a house right there that's like constructed from the frame up, but there's nothing inside. It's like a very large estate. It's very creepy.
And it's just empty.
Just empty.
That's
And
your
it has
story?
all-
That's your story?
No. I went there with my friend to use a Ouija board at midnight.
Does it have
On a
Hasbro
full
on it?
moon.
There is a
Parker Brothers.
house on Pelicano.
And we...
Was it a blood moon?
I'm
Look-
colorblind, so I wouldn't even know if it was...
You're colorblind?
Yeah.
What color can't you see? Green.
Red and green. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They get you some of those glasses now. They have the glasses.
So if we were to have a green card and a red card,
Actually,
how do you know when to go to stoplight?
Because I'm not that colorblind. Your brain can actually start to adjust and learn to.
Ah.
Okay.
Regardless, I used a Ouija board and we started asking, me and my friend, is there somebody here? Is there a presence?
Watch your coffee there, man.
No kidding.
Jesus Christ.
And it said yes. And then we were like, are you good? And it said no. And then we were like, what is your name? And it spelled out EDGAR.
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 So
Was it the dude from Men in Black? Did he ask for some sugar water?
No. But to be fair, me
sugar.
me and my friend were really drunk and high, and I'm not even sure how that works.
Well, do you know, like the Ouija board? Do you know how ancient that is?
It's like 1960s.
No, it's like 19 teens. It's
Hasbro-
No,
not-
I'm seriously, like the
Hasbro
fucking
makes
toy
them.
company made it.
It was originally made by a toy. It's a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing. I mean, and what they say.
Did Aleister Crowley have that stuff, or did he use it? Come up with it?
I don't know if he ever used a Ouija board, but he was, he was into all kinds of creepy sex magic type of stuff, is what he called it. So,
Sex magic.
That's what they.
There's a band name for you.
I think, didn't the Red Hot Chili Peppers have a song
Yeah.
called Sex Magic?
Well, it's
That was an album, yeah.
Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
Yeah.
Blood sugar. That sounds like a
Okay,
diet
That's what
meds.
Aleister Crowley was all about.
Yeah, it was like he just had a fetish for banging diabetic chicks.
Snake wants to know why Nico's even allowed to have coffee in the studio anymore.
No kidding.
Hey, by the way, so some of the people in the chat have said they bought him a sippy cup. Please deliver ASAP because you saw this.
I just spilled on myself. Not even here. I was just somewhere else.
Hey, as a paramedic or somebody in the medical
Technically, I'm
field.
EMT intermediate, so.
Okay, so
But
not
I
a
worked
paramedic.
with doctors.
Okay,
and
but as
residents.
somebody in the medical field, wouldn't being colorblind to colors? I mean, what if somebody said, "Make sure you give the patient 3 of the green pills, not the red, because that'll kill them."
That's why they don't. They don't like sort by just color.
Oh,
He could never be a
That's
he can
what
never
doctors do.
he can never be a bomb guy
they
though.
don't just have. They don't have pills sorted
Get
by
the
color.
red ones.
Here's some red pills.
I
They kind
need-
of oblong. Make sure you give them that one.
I need some chartreuse now. Okay.
Don't give them the red pills because at this doctor's office, for some reason, we keep rat poison around in the
Yeah.
form of pills.
So I never had my own personal like haunted experience, but I think my cousin did.
Oh.
They lived in this house that, and I like all like here's the thing: all the guys, I think there was 4 or 5 of them that lived in this like kind of big house they rented together, and all of them swear this is true. But like weird things would happen around the house, like this one room. If there wasn't like a burning hot fire going on in the fireplace, would get ice cold, despite the fact that the heat was like the heat could be on. Like the windows are closed, everything ice cold. Okay, not that weird. A lot of things could be going on there. Then they were all playing pool downstairs. All of a sudden, one of the pool balls starts rolling on its own.
Was it on?
See, there's the thing. Everybody's like, "Okay, you guys are full of shit." Like right now, you guys just have a cold room and a slanted pool table, right?
That's what I was thinking.
And we have somebody that didn't even experience it firsthand. We have it being told to them through their cousins.
Yeah. So yeah, I wasn't there for it.
I had a friend who had a friend. Is the type.
Well, I know, but I see. I didn't necessarily believe him. Now, there's so one of the guys. He ended up. And this is how serious he was about it. And every time you walk by his bedroom, like if it was nighttime and he was asleep or he'd gone to bed, he would always leave his TV on with the blue screen. Remember the blue screen you used to get when you'd flip like have the VCR on?
Yeah.
He would always have that on.
That's weird.
And when I asked him about it, he's like, because I don't want to see that girl in my room anymore.
That's really weird.
I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So apparently this one night after they like moved in within the first month, he woke up and there was this girl like standing at the edge of his bed.
Girl, like little girl.
Yeah, like 7 or 8 years
Oh.
old.
Oh, okay.
So okay, like,
I was gonna
like
say,
we
if
were
it was
talking
like-
earlier, like sleep
If
paralysis,
it's like
right?
an older girl, I'd be like, turn the TV off.
Right.
He doesn't want to see a girl at the foot.
Like
That's
I've been, I had such a dry spell. I would even take a ghost girl at this point.
But that's a good
As
point.
long as they're of age.
Why are
Oh yeah, not a 70, obviously.
Kesha had like ghost sex. She says.
Oh, that's
She
right.
was like
Wait,
stoned
if-
out of her gourd.
if
Yeah,
the
she
ghost-
spells her name with a dollar.
if the
so-
ghost was like 50 years old though, but still the body of a 7-year-old?
Nope.
All right. So
Like if it were like the little vampire, little Kirsten Dunst from Interview with the Vampire, it's like, well, she's really hundreds of years old.
yeah.
Now,
Why are ghosts never hot, buxom ladies either? That like don't scare you. They just say like, "What's up?" Hey. But they're very pretty. They want to like.
Because
hang
they
out.
probably went to the afterlife. Like they're like,
But
I'm not
why
hanging around
are
here.
ghosts either children?
Wait, no. Did you not see 13 Ghosts?
I did.
yeah?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've seen 13.
The remake, by the way, not the original, but the remake.
Yeah,
with,
but that was just a dude that made up
with
ghosts.
the dude from Monk.
Tony Shalhoub.
Yes, Tony Shalhoub. So anyway, so he saw this girl at the foot of his bed. All right, could be sleep paralysis, not a big deal. Then that following weekend, they're cleaning a bunch of shit out because they're still moving their stuff in. And there's this little garbage bin, and they go to empty it out. And then when they put it back down, there's this fucking picture just like sitting on the bottom, and it's stuck. And all of a sudden, he turns pale white. And they're like, what the fuck is it? And he goes, that's the chick that I saw at the edge of my bed. And they're like, no. And he's like, I swear to God. Like,
what
that's
do you
the
mean?
chick.
There was a picture?
It was like a
somebody-
school pic from like the 80s.
Oh, that's weird.
How did it end up in a...
It was a garbage can. It was a garbage pail that had been left over
And it
at
had
the
just been
house,
sitting there
and
for
then like
years and years and
it still had like track. Like they were like going through all the stuff in the house, like the rafters and inside the
Oh.
garage and shit. So they were cleaning out everything because the guy was like, yeah, if you guys need space, you can just haul my stuff out because he didn't, the guy that owned the house didn't need it. But yeah, so like he just turned pale white and he's like, that's the girl that was sitting at the end of my bed. And that's why he always, no matter what, when he would go to bed, he would have the blue screen on
What about like
on
the
TV.
what about like the unfinished rule though? Why don't you try to figure out what she's still hanging around for? Like
You mean he's got a like sixth sensor to the other side?
Yeah.
somehow? Like help solve her problem.
what's the unfinished business? Like
I don't know. He apparently got scared and
What if you have just a ghost that likes to loiter? Doesn't even want to pass on.
he's just gonna hang out. What are you doing? Watching you sleep.
Got any change?
Is there something I can help you with so you can? Nah, I just like.
Vic
walking.
wants to know why ghosts want to bother you. Do they like being dicks? I got to tell you, depending on how I go, if I have some unsolved issues and somebody was an
I would
ass,
come
I will
back
come
and
back
haunt
and
the
haunt
shit
the
out of somebody.
I will hunt the hell out of people.
Yeah.
I have no issue
Like if somebody killed me,
terrorizing the crap out of somebody.
If somebody killed me, like Patrick Swayze's.
Yeah,
Partner,
you know, and
yeah,
especially if you
of
can come
course I'm
back
gonna
and make
come
the
back
play,
yeah.
right?
You
Who
guys
wants
want to
make
go
the
ghost
play?
hunting for Halloween?
So,
Why do we have to wait till Halloween?
can I tell you that we
Nice,
heard
no?
from two different paranormal?
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
yeah.
funny.
Can I-
Dude, mad beef. Yeah, yeah. Well, any quick, get any questions or anything you guys want into the chat, and then Buzz will tell this story, and then we'll wrap this up.
So tell the story while they're getting the questions in?
Yeah.
All right. So we got a call.
Can I
from-
just point out also, we were just talking about something, and then we mentioned Monk, and then they just started talking about how much they love Monk.
Well, we heard that 13 Ghosts was terrible, but that Monk was one of Snake's
Monk
favorites.
was cool. Monk was my favorites. I fucking love Monk.
All right. So anyway, so today, one of the reasons we're still talking about this is because earlier on the show today we were talking about paranormal things.
Right, and a lot of the calls were very local in nature. So we heard from, and I had said, I think it would be fun to go out with a paranormal group, but I think it would be fun to go out and debunk,
Yeah.
if I can.
You're the skeptic.
Or just offer the
You
skeptic.
shit on everything they say.
So we heard from, I guess there are 3 paranormal tour groups that take you out. That's what Joanna said. We heard from
I knew there was 2.
We heard from 2 of the 3. So the first one invited me out, and Joanna gave me the message. And then later she comes in and she goes, "Oh shit, there's serious beef between the paranormal group." So she had gotten a call from somebody else who had made a similar offer, and she said, "Oh, we just got a call from somebody else." And they go, "Is his name?" And then they said his name.
So-and-so.
Right, and she said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Don't listen to him. He's a liar." He says he fakes things. He does fake things, and
That's so
also
funny.
he used to work for us until he got fired.
He's not real.
So if a town of 600,000 people like El Paso has 2 paranormal groups, they're at war with each other.
Yep, apparently.
He's a unexceptional.
That's fun.
So anyway, no more questions coming in. We have
Guys got any
anything
questions,
else that
bro?
we needed to talk about here?
One time, I farted and it smelled like chili, but I hadn't eaten chili.
That was a ghost fart.
It was a ghost fart, dude. The ghost was in my body, making chili.
That reminds me, years ago, we did a similar topic, and it was like around Halloween. It was like, tell us your creepiest ghost story. So a guy called in, and he said, "Have you ever heard about like somebody's bowel movement being haunted?" And I thought, okay, this guy's joking with this. But then he went in to go tell this story, and he told it completely serious. He sounded stoned, but he said,
Jesus.
He said, one time we went out to an all-you-can-eat seafood restaurant, and I ate as much fish. I was so full. And then I came home, and I hit the crapper, and when I looked down...
There's corn in there, and
No.
I didn't have corn.
No, he said he had dropped...
Ghost corn.
He said the log was swimming around like a fish in the bowl.
That's so funny.
Oh wait, what was
Hey,
Javi's?
Buzz, have you heard of Fire Snake Zero? Hold on, right here. There was a question he was asking. Have you
What?
heard of Darren something underground city in Turkey?
Daring Kuyu?
Darren Kuyu.
Daring Kuyu?
I've heard of underground cities. I don't know if the one I'm thinking about is in Syria, but they say it's so extensive, they're still finding rooms. The one that I heard of,
Yeah.
anyway.
They haven't
And-
excavated the.
They haven't, but it's like incredibly extensive. And let's see, I'm trying to remember. I have, if it's the same one, what were they? Maybe like Christians who were hiding out from persecution. I'm trying to.
Maybe
Remember.
they're Armenians.
They've had a rough go of it.
Yeah, you guys got to re-ask the questions because we can't be cycling through and everybody's saying that I asked a question. Javi, your question was fucking stupid.
What?
Can ghosts wake and bake? Yeah, why not?
I guess.
Why the hell not?
You know, Green-Eyed Ghost, Buzz and Brandon are dressing as Jedi tomorrow, and
Yeah.
they're going to hit each other with their lightsabers.
No. Winner gets to hit the loser with lightsaber.
They're going to
I'm
play with
say
their lightsabers.
Nico is gonna dress like Slave Leia.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would be
that
hilarious.
would be really funny. Also, that's what I wanted to say about Jedi. Going back, Jabba the Hutt, does he like boobs and vag if he had Princess Leia dressed in a bikini?
Here's a bet. Why would a guy that looks like a giant slug
Alien.
be attracted in any way to somebody who looks
Maybe
like
it's a
human?
trophy piece. Maybe he's asexual.
How does he even
And-
know those are the places to cover and like?
Wouldn't a Hut be as disgusted by a human as humans are by
But
Hut?
again, maybe that's like a trophy
Well, yeah,
thing
but
for
it's
him. Like
if
he doesn't need to be attracted to it, but he just knows like, hey.
He's trying
Look
to
at this
humiliate
bitch.
her, you know? Like he's like, make her wear this. She won't like that.
No, but he
Fender
licked
asked
her
the
like
question.
he was
He
like,
licked her.
like let me
It
give you.
tastes delicious.
Man, maybe he was gonna eat her.
Well, that's
Ow.
what
I have not used the sword yet, Fender.
have you seen that costume? It first should be pretty easy to do.
No, when so Fender, he's the one that made me the sword. The guy from YouTube chat, like he actually made me a sword.
Have I seen it?
No, I haven't brought it in yet.
Dude,
But he's
Why
asking
have
if I've
you
used it
not
yet.
brought in your sword?
Because it's really fucking sharp, and I don't want to cut
It
myself.
is?
Yeah.
Is it solidly made?
Yeah, it's well done.
We should do a cut test on something.
Well, that's like so. My girlfriend's got a couple of palm trees at her house that have a bunch of palm fronds. So I'm going to go over there and do a little damage.
I got a lot of swords, but they're just for show. They're
This
not
one's
like
sharp
good
as
swords
shit.
or anything.
I have
you
my
ever-
fencing swords.
Yeah, did you know Nico was like one of the highest ranked
National
junior?
champion.
Yeah, he was a national champion.
You have a trophy?
fencer.
I've like hundreds of medals.
Dude, we have to do a video. You have to show these guys how to fence.
Yeah, I still help coach every once in a while. I've been in a little bit.
Insert stupid joke about a guy selling watches
Yeah.
out of his jacket here.
I used to fence.
Dead Side wants to know.
Chain link or ply?
Dead Side wants to know if you guys been touched by an angel. No, but I have been fingered by a deacon. So
That's a good note to stop on.
there we go.
All right, so tomorrow we'll
A
be
guy
playing
named
Star Wars
Angel?
trivia. Nico will be in asking the questions for us. We'll be dressed as Jedis. Other than that, you got anything to say?
Nope.
You got anything to say? That's a note. We'll see you guys.
Yes, I know Mike Ross, by the way.
You know what?
Mike Ross. Somebody asked me if I knew this guy.
What's my cross?
Mike Ross. Do you know Mike Ross?
Oh, Mike
Okay.
Cross.
Wait, if it comes to the personal fucking questions, ask him offline. Ask him like at another time.
Yeah, but he's
Rick Ross
got-
is his brother or
This
something?
is
or-
a dialogue. This is how you communicate with the people.
And
I have something.
all but like one person's gonna give a fuck about that question.
Why waste everybody's time?
Yeah.
God damn it, Nico.
Fuck you, Mike Ross.
We're doing the giveaway with Blake Slaughterburger for burritos for Cinco de Mayo. Do you want to let everybody know about that?
Nah, I really don't know. If I-
Okay.
No, it's okay. So the post is up on the website. It's on Facebook, and it's basically if you have a crazy Cinco de Mayo story, share it with us. We're gonna pick the craziest one tomorrow morning, and then whoever wins on Friday will get free Blake Slaughterburger breakfast burritos.
Like a
delivered to
bunch
them.
of burritos.
Yep.
And
It'll feed
enough
you and
for-
your coworkers.
Yeah,
I think it's 25.
20 something. Right?
25. So, if
So
you
let
want
us
to
know
do
your
that.
craziest Cinco de Mayo story,
All right.
and you could win.
Yeah. Okay. Other than that, bye everybody.